back for another one here. We got another poetry session today. I'm going to pull it up. It is something that I used to think, and I'm not so sure if it's still real. But you know what? I wrote it, and when I wrote it, I really loved it. And sometimes our perspective shifts a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and read this poem because I think that it could potentially resonate with some people out there. It's called Too Much Freedom Fools the Wise. I once was spiritual, but not religious. Floating free, no bounds, no bridges. I sought the field, the endless stream, a sea of knowledge, vast, serene. I drank the light dissolved in bliss. I thought I'd found the truth in this, but in the vastness I came to see something vital was missing in me. No walls, no ground, no guiding hand, just endless space, just shifting sand. Then came a moment clear as day. I heard the call, I saw the way. I once believed that faith restrained, that rules and form could not explain. They shape the heart, they free the mind. To be spiritual is not enough. Without the truth, the road is rough. Religion does not chain the soul. It gives it wings and makes it whole. Now, I am spiritual because I obey. Through faith I walk the righteous way, no longer lost in endless waves. I stand on rock, no longer swayed. True enlightenment is not the key. Alone, it will not set you free. In fact, it is a great abyss. To illustrate, consider this. Without walls or ground to stand, we float adrift with nowhere to land. Who are you? I am who I am, God declared to his humble lamb. I will decipher what this means and why we must not dig too deep. For if we dig, we might get lost, tossed in ether, spun and crossed, round and round without walls, without structure that grounds us all. And when we stand on endless space, we lose direction without our place. The rules, the frame, holds wisdom tight. They keep us walking in the light. The Quran speaks, stay the path. Do not stray beyond its grasp. Why? Because it warns of this. Disbelief comes from too much bliss. For if we seek to understand the deepest depths of life unplanned, the mind expands too far, too wide, until the truth gets cast aside. It says the hidden is not revealed, for if it were, the heart might yield. A vast expanse of endless space leaves no foundation, no firm embrace. We need the structure, we need the form to house the soul, to keep it warm. Why, you ask? Why be contained? Why not live loose? Why not unchained? Because when freedom knows no bounds, The self dissolves, the soul unwound. We are not God, this is true. We must repent when all is due. If you become what Allah proclaims, then you have walked the path ordained. The rules are not to chain or bind, but rather to bring peace of mind. How, you ask? Can this be so? If we are bound, how can we grow? Too much knowledge is not always good. It strips away what faith once stood. We are not the kings of this domain, and peace will come through true restraint. Be careful not to play with fire, for Satan moves through false desire. He comes in forms we cannot see, whispering thoughts that we are free. But what is freedom if we lose the truth that comes to us firm in view? Do not inquire about the unknown, lest you enter the twilight zone. And in that space you might feel free, but you cannot stand on top of thee. Too much freedom, a danger zone, for it is there we lose the throne. Encapsulated the higher path exists within divine mapped math. I have been to the unified field. I know its pull, I know its yield. And though it glows with bliss untold, it is a place too wide, too cold. Liberation is the key. But from this life you cannot flee. When in a trance we see too much, beyond the veil we lose our touch. The key to freedom, this I say, lies in the path that does not stray. For too much knowledge weighs a ton. The Quran warns 5:101. Do not ask what is beyond, or it may burden faith too long. A people once inquired too deep, and with their knowledge lost belief. Beware, dear seeker, knowledge fire. It tempts the soul into false spires. Too much light can blind the eyes. Too much wisdom fools the wise. Although you're free, truly indeed, the abyss you reign, you cannot lead. Too much freedom is not free. It is a trap, a lucid dream. We need the structure, we need the rules, for these are life's most vital tools. Think of McDonald's. Why does it stand? Because a system built the brand. So if you seek a peace to reign, then do not stray from what's ordained. Listen now and hear this well, for here the deeper wisdom dwells. Submission to God is what Allah wills, and unbound space holds hollow thrills. To stand secure we need a base, a framework built on truth and grace. So if it's peace you truly seek, then there are rules that set us free. Thank you for listening. That was inspired by the Quran, chapter 5, verse 101, correlated with transcendental meditation. Thank you.